And I hope everyone has cleared the way, because this backstage brawl has the potential to get out of hand really fast.
Backstage is a tricky area to navigate, even under the best circumstances. So imagine having to do it with two superstars throwing hands. Uh-oh!
There's Gunther with a counter. Fires back with a crucial elbow.
All the way up.
The power of the gut-wrench suplex.
Surrounded by danger everywhere you turn.
There is absolutely no safe place to fight back there.
Tossing them aside.
Showing out their deadlifting prowess. Oh my, the railing just broke, and now nothing is keeping them safe. Going up,
But right hands create separation and an escape.
An elbow will break that up. Oh, an axe handle. There's no reason to put your safety on the line like this.
I really wish they would take it back to the ground level.
Countering that offense.
All the way up. Gut-wrench suplex.
Guys, we're worlds away from a traditional wrestling contest now.
No kidding.
This has gone too...
No. Unbelievable.
That was complete lunacy.
They just saw something that was really high up and said, yeah, I'll jump off that.
Tossing their opponent like they're nothing. Fighting all the way up here. I don't like it.
There's no way this ends well at all.
Just how much pent-up frustration must there be between these superstars to not even be able to wait for an official match to settle things?
I don't know how pent up it is anymore, Saxton, but sometimes you just have to fight it out, free of any of the confines of the ring or the officials. This isn't about having a decisive winner. This is about letting that frustration out.
Julius Creed taking it down to the basement.
I don't see them getting up after that.
And with good reason. That brawl had shades of downtown Austin at 2 a.m.
The bell is rung and the clock has started on this Iron Man match. Now it's all about scoring the most points.
Pinfall and submission will earn those points, but countouts and DQs give them to your opponent. You have to fight with your head as much as your heart in an Iron Man match.
And she had Natalia's number there.
Oh boy, here it comes. Will she get it fully locked in?
Intercepted by Jade.
You have got to be kidding me. A deadlift military press. This is unreal power. Slam! Well, they say everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. Well, someone just threw their plan out the window.
Unleashed might and force. Looking for a suplex. Slingshot. Oh, slingshot.
These are big power moves becoming more devastating with every attempt. The power of a deadlift into a military press.
Wow.
Walking around the ring. And a slam.
Clearly an attack that very few superstars can perform with such ease.
Hoisted all the way up and down.
And the boat struggling a bit to stay afloat there.
Yeah, and Jade had her well measured.
One strong attack after another.
No way.
Repeated displays of power are painting an ugly picture here.
Needed the midsection into the pump handle. Here we go.
X Factor.
And shoulders are down. She overcomes the pinfall attempt.
She likely knew that wasn't enough. She's just keeping the pressure on. Pacing yourself is the name of the game when it comes to the Iron Man match. Sure, getting the early falls can be important, but the last thing you want to do here is overexert yourself too early on and be too winded later in the game to protect yourself.
It's a delicate balancing act, that's for sure.
Boot to the stomach gives them separation.
An all-out attack from Jade.
Natalya needs to find an opening fast.
Connects. Saw it coming.
At last, Natalya keeping that string of offense in check.
Brief sign of adrenaline from Natalya.
Clothesline.
Dominating shoulder tackle. Jade Cargill daring her opponent to get up. Not wanting to waste any more time, making it look easy.
Jaded. Cargill has her staring at the lights.
Is it enough? The cover. There's two. And she gets a fall in the early going. Moment.
I can't believe it. The people can't believe it. I don't think the referee can believe it.
Oh, look at this.
So ruthless.
Natalya failing to offer any resistance here.
And I don't see...
Roll up here. And she breaks the count. 1/4 of the time limit is ticked away this far.
And we have a one-fall deficit. This is where you go...
She's going for it. She kicks out with force.
Late in the match, but somehow has the incomparable power to kick out before the 1 count.
And she reversed it.
You have got to be kidding me. A deadlift military press. This is unreal power. And face first they go.
She earns the fall. Being placed in the corner here.
Putting her in a dangerous position.
What more can this superstar do?
Reaching deep into the arsenal. This could end the entire match.
From the top floor.
Superplex.
Carefully measured knee drop.
Has control of their opponent, delivers the fall-away slam. Hey, nice athleticism.
Spine buster. Cover. 2 count. There it is. She scores the fall. Jade looking dangerous in there.
I don't know if Natalya can withstand this.
And that looked like a rag doll being thrown around. Cargill gets cut off.
She finally creates some more offense for herself.
Yeah, now she has an opening to get back into this match.
Gets caught up in a bad position. Cargill exposed there. Into the Oku driver. Into the cover.
this fight.
Oh!
A narrow escape. That was vicious.
And I really don't like the looks of this, guys. She's favoring her torso here.
Yeah, taking damage like that to your midsection makes it hard to breathe.
Great rotation on the belly back suplex.
I am stunned by what we've seen from these women so far.
These competitors are redefining
Jade Cargill, what does she have in mind here for her opponent? Oh my, this could be scary. From the top, Jade Cargill with Jaded. That has to be the end right there.
2. She's able to score a fall early here.
Ooh, forearm.
The clock just hit the midway marker. Still a grueling half to go.
Things are looking a little insurmountable. This match is grueling enough. You don't want to feel like you have to climb a mountain with kettlebells tied to your feet.
Lift it up. What's next?
Ooh, bullseye.
Momentum is clearly against Natalya.
This is Natalya's wheelhouse.
The Hart family legacy lives on. Sharpshooter applied. Great ring awareness getting to the ropes. Watching her prey rise. We know what she's looking for here.
On the top.
Sidestepped out of the way.
Jade managing to get some control back now.
Yeah, but Cargill needs to maintain some offense to fully get back in this one. Hurled away. God. Oh, stomping away.
Ooh, Cargill controlling the pace now.
Natalya needs to find an opening fast. Cargill is firing up, no doubt about it.
Watch out. Denied and reversed into the power slam. Things are heading ringside now.
Taking this fight back into the ring. Can she do it here? Getting a fall this early in the match. She's not messing around here.
No.
Elbow drop. Cargill responds.
Jade isn't taking this lying down. The unparalleled strength of Jade Cargill on display.
Jaded. And that can vanquish Natalya.
Cover. 2. She's got an early fall in this one.
Sent hard into the corner.
Cargill taking a moment to see if the fans will show some love.
Elbow drop.
Natalya in some big trouble here.
Yeah, I don't know how much longer a good defense will even matter at this point. The noise surging through this arena is ridiculous.
It's the echoes of the universe witnessing a war.
Natalya failing to offer any resistance here.
Cargill has the tide of this match in her favor.
Okay, she's taking her showboat a bit too far at this point.
What a pump kick.
The powerhouse Cargill standing over a fallen opponent. Applies the double chicken wing. This is the beginning of the end. Jaded. Has Jade settled this?
Is it enough? The cover! 2. She scores a fall early in the match. She's launched out of the ring. I don't get this. She's barely paying attention to her opponent. She's supposed to be competing in a match here. Only a quarter of this Iron Man battle wages on.
I know the scoreboard looks ugly, but nothing is settled until the final bell rings.
What energy in this arena tonight.
I'm getting goosebumps.
She's making the climb to the top rope. From the top.
Oh, what a landing. The airtime, the fearlessness. What a ridiculous maneuver to the outside.
Brought down by the throat. Back into the ring she goes.
And Jade is getting the crowd going.
Caught with a lariat. Cargo's really displaying aggression.
Natalya needs to find an opening fast.
Cover! 2 count. And she fights it off.
I was shocked that she kicked out.
You and I both, Byron.
Setting them up, gonna hoist them up high.
All the way up and all the way down. Fall away slam. A nice kip up.
Effective counter.
Natalya finding the breathing room she needed now.
Natty was getting grinded down, but just created a chance to change things.
Hold on a second. Could be a matter of time. Submission being locked in. Yanking the arm backwards with the Fujiwara.
There it is. There's the tap out. Probably tapping to preserve herself for the remainder of the match.
Oh, straight forearm. We can certainly say we are headed into the home stretch right now.
It's not over, but the score differential on the board is worlds apart. Every trick needs to come out in short order. Put in the corner now.
Big splash in the corner.
Natalya's locked in the crosshairs now. Back elbow completely cuts them off. Natalya with Natty by nature.
Will it be? She still fights out in one.
I was shocked that she kicked out.
You and I both, Byron.
Boom! Looking vulnerable now, guys. This crowd is thunderous right now.
Who can blame them?
Is it enough? The cover! 2. No, didn't get it.
Incredible resiliency.
Time closing in towards the end. Snap suplex. Cover! 2. And she gets the fall. Elbow drop.
And that's time. Big Iron Man match win.
Here is your winner, Jay. Officially under... Way now, when talking about Logan Paul, we're talking about a competitor who's been difficult to handle for many WWE superstars.
Logan Paul is an unbelievable athlete who continues to raise his game. He knows how good he is and can get the win on any given night.
And you have to give Logan Paul credit for being able to take a punch. It's not all selfies and viral videos for him.
But it doesn't get more holier than thou, more delusional than CM Punk. As talented as Punk is, his ego has completely inflated his sense of importance, and there's seemingly no reasoning with him at this point.
Well, Punk doesn't need to be reasoned with, Saxton. Punk is the reason. Maybe if you pay attention to him, you might learn something.
Corey, any tips for taking out an athlete in top physical condition like Logan Paul?
Well, Logan has the physical tools, but his in-ring skills are still a work in progress. I'd reach deep into my bag and try to take this match in a more technical direction. Then Paul will be out of his element.
And pure cheapness we just saw with that attack. And there is no other term for that than just cheap. A cheap shot.
Ooh! Ooh! Since 1999, SmackDown has taken over the weekly airwaves, no matter the night or the channel.
For all his abilities, Logan Paul looked overwhelmed by that move.
Yeah, watching CM Punk aggressively work the opposition.
Tossed back into the ring.
Oh, big mistake, and that error could be costly.
Man.
Boy, European uppercut. Looking to go up high.
Punk from up high. Dropping the elbow.
Follows up, shoulders down. There's two. It's over. Punk with the victory. Here is your winner, CM Punk. Logan Paul ends up on the losing end of things tonight.
The best in the world, once again, living up to the moniker.
Punk wouldn't have had it any other way.
The door is shut and locked in the Devil's playground.
Just take a long, hard look at the unforgiving steel structure that is Hell in a Cell, gentlemen. There's about to be some carnage that we will blissfully be shielded from thanks to the cage.
Yeah, it's not like any fight's ever made its way outside of Hell in a Cell.
Measured up and
Post drop. He might just be stalling for time here. It pulls off the reversal. Quick thinking that time.
driven into the knee.
The game looking to apply an inverted figure. Trapped here.
Look at this, pounding away. Oh, and that'll break it up.
Caught with a clothesline.
Turns that in his favor.
These two reaching a standstill with all these reversals.
Clothesline.
He's looking a little battered now. Triple H with the counter.
powerbomb position.
Throwing down punches and counters out. Dominating shoulder tackle.
I cannot stress this enough. Hell in a Cell is all about adapting. Even if you've been in the Cell before, you cannot approach it the same way next time. You have to stay as adaptable as you can to ensure you...
Breaker's shoulders are down for the match. He breaks the ref's count after one.
It's hard to believe, but it looks like he still has some gas left in the tank.
Oh, foot just stomping down.
Perched up top.
A diving knee drop.
Caught with a jawbreaker.
Tilt-a-whirl.
Driven down in a side slam.
And the game got out.
Braun Breaker identifying the top spin.
Does that close it out for Breaker?
Here's the pin.
They got it. A career-changing win inside Hell in a Cell.
Here is your winner, Braun. The young powerhouse Braun Breaker ready to once again prove himself to the WWE Universe.
One thing he doesn't need to prove, though, Cole, is the fact that he is intensity personified. Sure, he's a bit rough around the edges, but whoever said things needed to be pretty to be effective?
Great point, Corey. Breaker's intensity is difficult to match, but more importantly, difficult to handle. He'll be counting on that fact here tonight.
I can already tell, though, that The Rock's not impressed. He's only got one thing on his mind: embarrassing the competition.
I got two things, Saxton. Embarrassing the competition and standing tall with his arm raised at the end of the night. The Rock is a winner, and he fully intends to remind everyone of that fact tonight.
Oh, what a clothesline.
And Breaker showcasing his arsenal.
Yeah, Breaker isn't giving any quarter.
Quick thinking by The Rock.
The Rock finally finding an answer to that onslaught.
Could be the tide turner The Rock desperately needed.
All the way up, and the crash landing powerbomb.
It's rare that we see someone with the speed and power of Braun Breaker. What's your best strategy to get the upper hand here, Corey?
Well, those are two very beneficial. Braun Breaker has his target.
The Great One is down. The Rock is down. Cover.
And that'll about do it, folks. Here is your winner, Braun Breaker. An unexpected loss for The Rock here tonight.
The sheer strength of Braun Breaker just put
CM Punk here looking to wrap up a win tonight and push his message as the savior of WWE even further.
Punk's always had an ego, Michael, but he's officially gone too far. It's not that I disagree with his straight-edge message, but the fact that he's so holier-than-thou and judgmental about it really leaves a bad taste in my mouth.
Yeah, Punk's made a career out of pushing people's buttons, but he's out of control now with his so-called crusade he's on.
In the other corner is Latino Heat. With Eddie, it's about state of mind and launching out of that corner as hot as hell.
Eddie will do anything to win, regardless if it coincides with popular opinion.
Not that CM Punk listens to anyone, but what advice would you have offered him coming into this match?
I'd have cautioned Punk to try and get this match won quickly and decisively. When Punk's overconfidence gets the better of him, he creates openings for his opponent. So he can't be wasting time messing around or trying to make a big statement in this one.
What you doing here, Corey?
Getting to the ropes in time and forcing the break. He is trying to get up, but it is not going well. You saw that being telegraphed.
Every counter being answered with another. A complete stalemate of reversals here. Neither one giving an inch.
He's starting to look battered.
But the question now is, can you find a response through the pain?
Ooh. Big knee lift. And a short clothesline.
Punk scaling the turnbuckles.
Punk from up high.
Elbow drop from the top rope.
CM Punk looking to turn out the lights. Boom! GTS.
Well, that could end Guerrero right now.
2. That will end it. Here is your winner, CM Punk. And this was quite the win for CM Punk.
Suffering a loss like this means it's not a good time for Eddie Guerrero.
You don't get into this business to lose. Latino Heat must be livid right now.
Time for a tables match where the only way you can win is putting your opponent through a table.
No need to yell out, we want tables. They are out and about, and someone's going to go through them.
Breaker pausing to soak up the adulation.
Elbow caught him right on the bridge of the nose. Caught in a bad spot.
Oh, put through the table. What an ending to this tables match. Looks like they want to take things outside. No telling what they have in store now.
And you have to remember, there are no countouts, no disqualifications, no submissions, no pinfalls in this very barbaric matchup.
And barbaric is the watchword, Cole. There's just something primal about an ambulance match. Something that's unlocked as soon as that bell rings. The time for games is long over.
Under the ropes and back into the ring.
John Cena.
He has to put him in the back of the ambulance now. This is the perfect time. Deadlifting their opponent up.
Deadlift gut-wrench suplex.
Corey, so many things can become your enemy in a match like this. How does a competitor avoid having the ambulance doors shut on them?
What you do in the ring is important to grab the advantage, but you need to maintain control all the way to the ambulance. Dragging a motionless body might prove to be the hardest challenge.
Swinging those ambulance doors open could have one thing in mind.
Hey, that's my water bottle.
Don't worry about that now. Just get out of the way, Saxton.
No, you know what? Stay right there, Saxton. Big forearm.
I don't like where this is going.
Yeah, Cole, this has the possibility to completely unravel here.
Cena being the aggressor.
And I think Cena's got more in store.
Sami with a big boot. Emergency personnel is ready. Stuff them in and close that ambulance door.
And he gets delivered back into the ring. Zayn heads up high.
Got him lined up, and it's only a matter of
incoming.
Diving Hurricanrana.
Whoa!
Reversal after reversal. These two have counters for days.
Big back body drop.
Oh, you see the height on that?
And Zayn looked rocked. If he's got a strategy, you might want to think about tapping into it.
Nice hip toss.
Oh, what a punch. Lands the elbow. And this one's taken to the outside. Fishing for something beneath the ring.
The steel chair. Looks like he's opted to go with the simple but effective statement here.
Sami can't find a foothold in this match.
Yeah, tough night so far. Nasty boot by Zayn. But can he take advantage here and get him over to the ambulance? Can he do it?
And what's he looking for here?
I shudder to think what went through his mind when he picked up the shovel. And he avoids what was coming. Shoulder tackle.
Beating down with a shovel, straight pummeling them with it.
Steered away there.
And now gets tossed into the ring. John Cena's got his opponent where he wants him, and here it comes. You can't see me.
Five-knuckle shuffle.
It's moves like that that make you realize why Cena is considered to be among the... We're about to see it.
Attitude adjustment.
That's it. That's got to do it.
The engine's running, and the ambulance is ready to go.
That one.
Clothesline. Cena is showing zero restraint.
Cena is certainly getting that fierce look in his eyes.
These men have given everything they have and more at this point.
This is a critical moment now to see who can find a way to keep going. No count out as he takes things out of the ring. Right on target. Whoa, slamming that bat down as hard as possible.
Oh, this is really getting out of hand here. Someone needs to step in. He's quick to get out of the way there. Mercilessly attacking over and over with no remorse. This kind of brutality is sickening. I can't watch this anymore. Just someone make it stop. He might have just bought himself the time he needs to carry his opponent into that ambulance.
It's been a hardship for these superstars to get to this point, and I think these fans are driving them to claw that extra inch.
You can sense the ride these fans have been on, and I'm right there with them.
Going up to the turnbuckle here.
Lift off.
The diving hammer strike. Stops that offense from connecting.
From the opposition. High-level ability being shown with each of these counters. Counters and counters.
John Cena.
And Sami Zayn reverses it. And now placed in the kick. It is over.
This is when you have to make your move. When you and carry your opponent into the ambulance.
And enters back into the ring.
Evades the attack. Nice running crossbody. Bodies have been decimated, fortitude has been tested, and these fans are showing their approval of these superstars' performances.
Going outside. What's he got planned here? And this one might be headed ringside.
Oh, didn't see that one coming. Gentlemen, no need for monitors right now. The fight is right in front of us.
Powerbomb.
Ooh, man. Sami predicted that.
A masterful display of defense from both wrestlers.
Michinoku driver, wow.
And that was certainly a targeted attack to the core. You doing here, Corey?
The colossal clutch. This isn't even about gaining a victory at this point. It's about making sure your opponent can't leave the arena on their...
Slipped right underneath, and just like that, he's out of the hold.
These two are finding an answer for everything.
Ooh, and he stops that offense.
John Cena looking to end this.
Attitude adjustment. And now is the time. Now is his moment. He's got to get him into the ambulance fast if he wants to end this thing. Looking for the front waist lock. Countered into a nice arm drag. Oh!
And he slides him back to the mat. And now he's going to the top rope.
He looks defenseless as he struggles to get his bearings. Up high.
From the top.
Shoulder tackle.
Oh, no, he can be caught here. Bad spot for him.
Hands locked under the chin, and this camel clutch is fully locked in.
Look at that torque. Something's on the cusp of breaking.
Nice escape.
Cena's looking absolutely powerless.
He quickly gets out of dodge.
Back and forth, selling with a big boot. The ambulance awaits. Just have to capitalize on this opening.
Oof.
He's leaving the ring now. No countouts to worry about.
He's headed to the roof of the ambulance.
Scaled the ambulance, and now what does he have in mind? He's gotten on top of this ambulance. What now?
Nothing about this match has to feel good, but right on top of an ambulance is a whole other world of pain. Spiked with a Michinoku driver.
Pulls their opponent in, belly to belly. This has gone from bad to worse. Someone's got to get out here and be the voice of reason.
Cena! Cena with an attitude adjustment!
Okay, that has to be enough. Has to be able to end this now.
Nothing but dead weight and two doors stand between him and victory.
Oh, man.
This is as reckless as it gets. Ascending an ambulance, fighting up in the air, this is crazy.
Look at the power from Cena. Face first. I can't imagine that felt good at all.
The way things are going, I think we're going to need another ambulance out here.
Cena gets intercepted.
Momentum going back to Zayn's corner.
He's trying to seize the opportunity to get back in the match.
Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow.
And there is nothing but unforgiving steel on the roof of the ambulance.
This is the viciousness this match brings out in people.
And he heads back into the ring.
And he's got him in his sights. Got him right where he wants him.
He's out of the ring. What does he have in mind now?
Elbow thrown, saying not today.
Into the steel steps. That's got to be a tide turner.
Disrupts the attack with an elbow to the gut.
Oh! And the core taking on some damage.
Caving in the abdomen.
Getting an up-close and personal view of their ride out of this arena.
Ooh! Look at the struggle just to shut that first door.
Oh, what a powerhouse collision here.
Forcing their way out of the ambulance.
John Cena with a rough blow there. Thrown out of ringside and back to the mat. And knew what was coming there. Strike punch. Sure. Ooh.
Gets out of the way of that one. They're on the apron. This is getting out of hand. Don't do this.
Splat. And things aren't looking good here. I think the ref might need to put a stop to this.
Those focused attacks on the torso might have done some serious internal damage.
John Cena. Count adjustment.
That might have just been the deciding factor in this match.
Nothing's decided until someone ends up in the back of that ambulance and those doors shut.
Launched into the ambulance. Trying to at least slam one door shut.
Now just needs to get that second door closed.
Pushing with everything they've got. And with that, they have won the ambulance match.
Make space at the local medical facility.